Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Captain Black Cloud 2 coming to you live. Thanks for coming, and I hope you stay. We're going to do some GA and try to get to play as boss, so we'll see how this goes. If I can find people. Well, there we go. Maybe I can join this person. Now, getting a hero is going to be rough, so we will wait. Alright, in the news, Liberal Hivemind is talking about Buzzfeed News losing 10 million a day, basically getting the news division. Oh, they have a union. Well, it doesn't matter. We need to shut something down. Sometimes it's it.
In the barracks! The barracks! Getting hostile! Separatist leader is on the ground.
Let's switch to a heavy.
I'm warning you! The Count has just joined the clankers. Scan for incoming. On my way! Nice. Hangar's being breached! Push him back! Clankers in the hangar! Make a fight for it! Right. Droids in the barracks! Enemy in the barracks. Ready to fly. Kill the zone. General Grievous has been spotted.
Alright.
Enemy guns ready. Enemy in the hangar. Watch those fist rockets. We lose the hangar and everything gets hotter. All right, boys, got you. Let you. They're securing the barracks. Bounty hunter boss just joined the enemy. Pick him up! Tag set! Go, I got your back!
There we held
Public
them.
reinforcements are landing. Ha ha! Enemies retreating! Retreating at last!
Oopsie poopsie. Oh, what a bad connection. Big man on campus. Alright, we'll see if we can get Bosk in the next round. Oh, wherever we're playing. Back to Camino. Oh. Ah. Wow, that just filled up.
Powering on invasion units. Your mission is the destruction of the cloning facility on Camino, the source of the Republic's clone troopers. Expect resistance. We have a limited time to enact our four-phase strategy. Begin by slicing the facility's genetic archive and corrupting the stored samples.
Why is it being so bright? I cannot see.
Sentry gun online. process. Could take a while. Archive rejecting intrusion. We've lost access.
It's all right. Supposed to be this bright.
Archive under separatist control. Its contents will soon be useless. Reconfiguring for phase 2. Priority is to seize control over the 2 landing pads. Excessive firepower is permitted. A Jedi has been spotted.
Sentry
Looks
guns
like
online.
Kenobi.
On three. Ready to capture the west landing pad. Good luck, turret. Top-tier ally landing. We're at the east landing pad. Activating. Priority target, west landing pad. I'm going to capture the east landing pad.
Landing pads are secure. Remove any clones and make ready to march.
Activating turret.
New capture points selected. Barracks and hangar. This is our penultimate phase. Victory is within reach.
Republic ally arriving. Big trouble. Sentry guns online. Good luck, turret. open to attack. Sentry mode activated. Ally arriving. This should be good. Capture force entering the hangar. Sentry gun online.
Just what I wanted to get done. Ruin this.
My name is Bosk.
That was horrible.
Your scent betrays you. Others will hear. Others will come. My oxes. I see you. Your flesh, so quick to tear. See my specialty.
Oh my god! Sheldon Straw, hey Captain. Late happy birthday. No, it's not till Sunday. Buzzfeed definitely couldn't afford to survive on donations and needs real profits. Oh my gosh. Wrong kit. Oh my gosh.
Warships landing. How humiliating. A lost organic life.
Well, I'm not sticking around if we're playing the white side. I just switched joysticks from my YouTube joysticks to my game joystick. And my other game joystick just got charging. I have 2 lines. I run them off my cable box, which has 2 USBs in the back. Charged with just some cheap ones I bought at the Dollar Tree. So I have 3 joysticks. Oh, I got kicked anyhow. That's special. Real profit. It actually make a profit people want to buy, listen to, or read. Buzzfeed is basically garbage. I didn't get my... Or did I? No, I did. I didn't get my kill with Bosk? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if I can find another Galactic Assault to join. Really? It's full? Here's what's going to happen. If for the light side and it's almost over, we'll stay and finish it. If it's the dark side, we'll stay and finish it for sure. Well, Buzzfeed was always meant to be more of an online tablet.
Clear us a path to that non-calamari cruiser. We'll make these rebels pay.
Nope. Nope. I could have sworn I was getting into a Galactic Assault. What did I end up on? Starfighter. Oh man. By using this framing, everything gets smaller, and my 47-inch TV basically becomes a 40-inch TV. And from as far back as I sit, that's not a good thing. About 10 feet away from the TV. So with my hands fully out, it's about as tall as my fingers and thumbs spread. Thanks, Mad Dog. Join me. Alright, looks like we're starting our own Galactic Assault with whoever we get. Nope, not Supremacy. It's a terrible tabloid. I watched some of their stuff and it's mostly all garbage. What side am I? Okay, heavy. Let's change up the kit to... There's a tablet that isn't terrible. Yeah, okay.
Turn up and running.
If my turrets are getting it, it's getting it. Where are their airships? Nobody's flying today?
We have been joined by Lord Vader. Eyes on me, rebels!
Walkers penetrating the outer perimeter.
Turret deployed!
Reset it to give it more health.
Felt that last rocket blast!
Also pull it up to get close to one.
Turret deployed!
Oh, didn't I put my turret down?
The bounty hunter, Boba Fett, has joined us. Turret up and running!
No blowback. Walker reporting damage!
Shooting me. Gotta run! Oh, I didn't run fast enough. As much as I love the little womper stompers. Are they cheap? Nope. We'll just go.
We have reports of Luke Skywalker having joined the battle. Walker armor is holding!
I got a shield.
That blast punctured metal!
Alright, back to the heavy.
Rebels firing on the Walker! Auto guns deployed.
Walkers penetrating the inner perimeter. Not far to the base.
Back to the fight! AT-AT hit!
Taking damage!
Got a rebel commander making trouble!
Walker in range of the base. The first phase of our operation is complete. Now prepare an assault. They're speeding up their evacuation, but we need to secure a staging ground before anything else. Take the enemy hangars. Use all required firepower.
Routing the enemy in the west hangar!
With Lord Vader here, victory will surely be ours.
Get off me.
Rebel motion! Rapid fire, ready to go!
There is no passion, there is.
Really? Well, we'll wait. Oh,
In position at the east hangar!
not available in this phase.
Establishing a presence in the west hangar!
Can't believe I didn't get a kill on the last game with the boss. Holy crap, the boss.
Grounds await. I am lost, son of
Got a kill. That's all we need to get done. Oh my god. The ball got me. I didn't even see the ball. Oh. Yeah,
Forces
it's
fall back.
for a daily
The
mission.
rebels have finished fueling. Our mission is over.
Otherwise, I'd have switched to heroes after this. Ugh. Oh my god, it's almost 3 o'clock. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, I know I got that covered. I didn't kill, if not more. Oh, yeah. The ball's all powerful. Got this boss. I didn't see where it was. I had a few grenades at my feet, but I threw them further in to push up. And they tried to recapture it, but I might have hit some on the ceiling. That was a poor throw, the last one. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for reading the show. I'm kind of sick. Also, I'm going to try to get some sleep again, and so I can take my wife out. Her birthday's Sunday, but tomorrow being Saturday, I promised to take her to a good steakhouse. I took her to one earlier this week called Longhorns. And we wanted to try either Texas or Logan's. And I want to take it to Ruth Chris's, but she's like, that's so expensive. It's like, yeah, but it's like, you know, a once-in-a-time life, what do you call it, kind of bucket list thing, honestly. Steaks cost $77 each. I mean, I've paid more than $100 for two of us before by going to a place called Fuga de Chao. It's a Brazilian steakhouse, and I didn't know that they charge more. It was like a holiday weekend, like for Valentine's Day or some stupid stuff like that. And it wasn't even Valentine's Day. It was a holiday weekend. So their discount didn't kick in. Instead of being like $40 a meal, and then, you know, we don't drink alcohol, but like for soft drinks, you know, tax and tip, it's just under or around 100. So 80 plus like $4 for a soft drink, 84 plus tax, you're talking like 87, and the tip is around 100. Thankfully, I brought more because it's like 120 plus. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, she did. I mean, we brought our leftovers home from Longhorn. We both got porterhouses, although mine was more like a T-bone. The bone was huge, all the way up, you know, like a T, where her porterhouse only had basically like the bottom part of, or the top part of the T when you turned it, when you look at it that way, and had no tail. It had a slight bone in there. I mean, we're talking about maybe a 2-inch bone, but it was only like, you know, a 1/4 inch thick at the most, and then tapered off to nothing. So she got basically what I call a true porterhouse. But other restaurants do that too. They call a T-bone a porterhouse. They're basically the same cut. If you go like a place we called Cattleman's, you buy like a side of beef, not a side of beef, what am I talking about? A beef pack, where basically you can cut this thing into like 12 to 20, depending on thickness, you know, like between 1 inch to 2 inches of steak. Any thicker than 2 inches is considered roast, but anyhow, you can get like maybe half of them porterhouse and half of them T-bone, but it's the same cut. But they're supposed to, after the bone goes away from the T, that's when it becomes a porterhouse. But of course, they want to be, you know, they want to make more money, so they call that a T. Yeah, well, Fuga de Chao, there's multiple locations. There's just one in the Detroit area. And we go there for the brunch. They have a great make your own omelet bar. Plus, basically, it goes right into their lunch, so you get everything. You get all their meats and stuff. I mean, they want to sell you things like, oh, you want to buy an alcoholic drink, or you want to buy dessert, that's extra. You want to buy a shrimp cocktail. I said, is that free? No. Is that part of the meal? No. Then I don't want it. I just came, you know, you can get full on all the other stuff. Why would, after paying $40, though, I want to add more sides? we did it Longhorn. My wife's like, this is my birthday month. I'm like, okay. Well, my birthday month is next month. And it goes from April 1st to April 31st. She goes, wait a minute. I said April 1st to the 31st. She goes, wait, there's no 31st in April. I said, yeah, that means May 31st. So I get 2 months. Basically, it's like, hoping that she'll pay. She wasn't buying it, though. But, I tried. But, yeah, we're going to go to, what is it? The Roadhouse or Texas Roadhouse or Logan's. Whichever one's closer to us tomorrow for lunch. But, yeah, Food at Chow's is worth it. We have another Brazilian place. Well, 2. I don't like it. Texas Beef Brazil. They're downtown. I don't like going downtown. I don't like parking in downtown Detroit and then having to walk with my leg the way it is right now. I don't think I can make it the block and a half. She'd have to drop me off and then walk by herself. And she's not, I don't want her walking by herself. So that's basically out for us. But, every public-facing business seems to be based around nickel and diming the customer, in its own way. Well, we did buy the, there's like a shrimp thing. I was watching this channel called Mashed. I just subscribed to it. And they did like the top steakhouse chains. And Longhorn was actually the 4th. Just behind Ruth Chris was number 3. And then the 2 other ones, I'm damn sure, like the Palm and the Capitol Grill with an E on the word grill. They're not around here. I checked. So Ruth Chris is the closest one, but you're talking like for a, quote, porterhouse for 2, about 40 ounces I think it was, is $154. They've also got a dress code, so I can't go in t-shirts and jeans. Well, my jeans might be okay. I mean, they're not ripped, they're not torn, but I should probably have to wear a polo shirt. And my polo shirt has the giant double arches, from McDougal's. The home of the Big McDougal. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, that'd be the polo shirt I wear. I bought like 5 of them from my boss. Oh, they're $5 each. I'm going, okay, that's a pretty good deal, It's the one I had to wear to work. But everyone else wore t-shirts and other stuff. I was not quite a line worker. Where did Black Angus rank? I don't know. I don't remember. But watch Mashed. It came out, I think, about 5 or 6 months ago. I think 5 months ago. But who knows? A day or 2 later, it could say 6 months. But Mashed. M-A-S-H-E-D. Simple. And they just did one, if you go to, I think it's Texas Roadhouse, what's the best things to order there? It ranked all their different steaks. Like, if we go there, I'm looking at getting the bone-in ribeye. I may get the porterhouse, but my wife looked up the prices before we went, and you're talking these are just about the same as Longhorn, but a little bit more expensive. I think they're $29, almost $30. Longhorn was like 28 something. Our bill came to Longhorn with, she got a soda, I drank water, but I bring my little, what do you call it, packets. I get the Weilers, but I also have the name brand since it went on sale a few months back before Biden-inflation really kicked in at my local chain Mega Mart called Myers. What's it called? Jeez. The little packets you open up, they're sugar-free, they're flavored. Oh, man. Well, I used to buy them at Dollar Store for $1, and then I bought a bunch when I thought they were going out. Weilers puts 10 in a box. Why do I want to say Sonic Care? What the hell is that stuff called? I bet it wasn't too high anyway. It really seemed to be above grade to chains like Denny's and Coco's Carl's. Well, my bill was for 2 porterhouses, a shrimp dish, a pop, and we were going to get a lava cake, but, well, we just got them in, let me check, our waitress Kelly said, and then she says, well, we can't serve them. I said, what do you mean you can't serve them? Is there something wrong with them? Well, no, we're starting a special next week, so you're not going to do a sale today. when you have a customer here who wants it, because you got to save them for a promotion, it's garbage. And I think they were like $6 anyhow. But it's one of the recommended things you should get from Mashed on the little, the little Longhorn thing. It's like, get the shrimp thing, get this. They were recommended Delmonico, but Delmonico looked pretty small. Soy went with the porterhouse. I stupidly went with the mashed potatoes, and it was like a little, like maybe 8-ounce scoop of mashed potatoes. My wife got a baked potato, and you're talking about 1.5 pounds baked potato. I'm like, damn it, should have got the baked potato. It had sour cream in it, it had bacon, and then I think a little bit of cheese in it. I'm like, crap. But we switched. I ate a little bit of her baked potato because she wasn't like bacon, but I think she's just humoring me. I mean, I whined a little bit about it, so she's gracious. She gave me it, and I ate a few bites, but then I gave it back to her after she finished my mashed potato. And they give you bread there. I use that to sop the juices, but then she brought us an extra loaf of bread, it's about like, I don't know, it's like this tiny little 8-inch little loaf of bread, no more than maybe 4 inches wide, and butter. So we packed the full one up. I packed the butter up, and then when we nuked the leftover steak and the potatoes, put the butter on top of the steak. Oh my God, I didn't even eat A1 with that. Even though I had some A1 at the restaurant, I just had butter on steak. Definitely not Jewish. No butter and steak allowed in the same meal. Kosher reasons, but it was tasty. And then she had some of her steak, but then I had some of hers, and then I finished her steak, and then she goes, oh, you can have the baked potato too. I ate a couple bites, and I said, no, you can finish it. So she ate the rest of the baked potato. So the next day, or was it the same night? I don't remember, but we finished it. And the piece of bread that we had left from our first loaf of bread was upside down, and when she nuked it in the microwave with this other stuff, but it sopped up half the butter that melted off the thing, and so it was like super crunchy. I ate the buttered bits of the bread. It was maybe 1/8 of the bread, and then I gave the rest to the dog, and she's like, it was just so hard after microwaving bread. Oh my gosh. I think there's some laws about not having products during a sale. Yeah, something about having an issue rain check at the same place. They don't give rain checks here in Michigan anymore. My local store, it's like they're supposed to by law give rain checks, and they're not. Like, any advertised special, but now they put over every part of their ad, sorry, no rain checks, sorry, no rain checks. It's garbage, man. It's garbage. I used to get rain checks all the time. Really, I never heard of that particular kosher rule before. Yeah, you can't have, it's considered, one might be the baby, the beef, and the butter might be from the mother. But that a porterhouse is not coming from a baby cow. But it's a kosher rule. That's why Jewish people can't eat cheeseburgers, because the meat could come from a baby cow, and then the mother makes the cheese. It's weird. I read about it in some mystery novel. This is how the detective knew this guy was Jewish, that they wouldn't eat a meal with, what was it? It was some beef dish, stroganoff or something. It had beef and cheese in it, and they declined, but later they ate beef, and later they ate cheese separately in 2 different meals. So the detective put together that they must be following kosher law without telling they're Jewish. I used to like reading or watching detective novels and shows. Still do. I mean, not reading, but watching. So that was the giveaway. That might have been an Agatha Christie novel. But yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. I think we'll both go for the bone-in. I mean, that way, we gave it to our little dog first, the bones, and he spent an hour on the T-bone. Porterhouse T-bone, really T-bone. And then on the porterhouse bone, we gave it to our little dog first. But then the big dog got out, took it away from her, and they had a little fight over it. And the big dog, Gina, ate and chewed up and ate the whole damn bone. I mean, she destroys basically femur bones from pigs or cows in like 2 months. There's not much left of the last one. How are those places getting away with breaking the law? Is there something we report them to? they put it in their paper, no rain checks. So I guess that allows them not to follow the law. I think the law says unless they state. So they're stating it through the whole ad. On every page on Meyer's ad now, no rain checks, no rain checks. This has been going on now for no rain checks for probably since COVID started or a little before. It really pisses me off. Because if I want to go buy like, like if they have Kellogg's cereal on sale, I've got these Kellogg bowls that are really nice. They're about maybe just shy of a quart maybe they can hold, but there's a line in it. You put the cereal in and then you pour the milk on and then you can float up, a bit. And then they started selling these stupid other ones, except they're like about half the size. They're shallower, they're narrower, and they taper to a smaller bottom, Not happy with that. I mean, the original Kellogg bowls, got the nice big sun from like Raisin Bran. There's one with Tony the Tiger on it. Then there's the one with the Rice Krispie dudes. We got like 4 of each, and each there was 4 or 3 types. So we got like right now 7 bowls that I know of. There might be one kicking around, but you're not supposed to microwave. My wife's been microwaving. There's some of them are cracked. They haven't technically leaked, but I'm not holding my breath that they won't. So you gotta remember not to microwave those. The Jewish fellow messed out on them. I can attest beef stroganoff. Yeah, it's very delicious. I love it too. I'm not Jewish, and I don't need things halal either. Alright, enough about my diet and what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not sure where we're going Sunday. If I go to Ruth Chris's, they recommend reservations. In fact, Kelly, the person taking care of us at Longhorns, said reservations are basically not required, but you probably should get them. Probably not a walk-in business. And she used to work there. So I asked, do I need to shave my beard off because I kind of look like the guy from Red Guardian? And she's like, no, you shouldn't have to worry about that. I said, what about the dress code, I said, they said no jeans, so it only can't be ripped. The polo with the McDonald's logo should be fine. I do wear a belt. I've lost a lot of weight since I worked at McDonald's. You know how much weight you put on McDonald's working there and eating their food since they give you a free lunch. It used to be $8, so I would get 8 $1 burgers back when they were $1 for like the McDoubles. And they finally got rid of it. Well, you're bringing that food home for somebody else. Like, no, I'm a big guy. I eat that much. What are you talking about? Occasionally, if they got old, if they did sit around, they would go to the dog. But I wasn't feeding anybody else technically, not another person. All these product shortages without rain checks just shows how the supply chain has become. Actually, Biden was talking about us having a food shortage in one of his things. It was in Mammology 101 or on John Talks. So I would recommend checking out those videos from Mammology 101 or John Talks. They're usually under 2 minutes. Some of them are even under a minute. Like one of them is 35 seconds. So Mammology once in a while goes 3 minutes-ish, but if it's not under 2 minutes, it's a rarity that it's over 2 minutes. But we're talking between like 54 seconds and about a minute and a half. Quick watch videos. Check them out on YouTube. I don't do too many shout outs to them because their videos are so short, but I do clip like John Talks does. It's time to leave the earth. I clip those for the memes and post them on there. Hey Christian, I'm about done with the stream. Sorry you're late. Sorry I'm getting off. I mean, I might run this. I'll do that, I guess, and then I'll call it a night. A wipeout battle scenario. So it's just garbage, so you don't stick around for this. What was it, wipe them out? Okay, that's Darth Maul, I think. So yeah, just talking about going to the restaurant tomorrow. Going to a steakhouse, my wife's day before her birthday. But I do want to go to Ruth Chris. I may have to surprise her with that, but I think I'll have to bring between $200 to $300 for one meal, guys. Porterhouse for two is $150. The 2 tomahawk steaks, or whatever steaks they are like $77 each, and that's not including sides. Everything is a la carte there. She said mashed potatoes were like $13-14. Some of the other stuff is $13-14. So you add that to the 77, you're talking 91. Not even mentioning any type of soft drinks. We don't do alcohol. So I would imagine they're probably like $5-ish there, if not more. So yeah. This is my swan song, so making it a little over an hour, guys. So Ruth Chris's is going to be like a bucket list. She's turning 69 tomorrow. I'll be turning 59 in April, early April. And
I have been waiting.
so how's it going, Christian? And by the way, how's it going with you, Sheldon? I'm sorry I'm being a jerk by not asking earlier. People. Yeah, that wasn't fast. I'm not feeling the greatest. Neither's the wife. But send your prayers out to Leia Hadi's brother. I think his name's Oracle. I mean, not his real name, but his game name. And he's in the hospital for a triple bypass and a stroke. So I guess he survived the surgery. She didn't specifically say, but he's in the hospital for 3 or 4 more days. She can't visit him because she's not vaxxed. You can get double vaxxed in Australia, and but his girlfriend's allowed to visit him. But yeah, the wife got out after the chili bean episode on her lung, and she was in the hospital for 6 days. And now she's got pneumonia in that same lung, just the one-sided pneumonia, suffering vicious sticker shock from those prices. Yeah, that's been my whole monthly food budget. Yeah, sometimes I hear you. Not recently due to inflation. Yeah, it'd be a rare treat. I mean, we haven't really gone to any of our. We used to love going to Fugu de Chao on Sundays for their $40 brunch, because I love their candied bacon, which is not the only thing I ate, but just all their meats too. And then we have another place called Gaucho's, which is another Brazilian steakhouse, but their prices are going up and up. We go there for lunch, like for $25 each, and basically all their meats except for like lamb chops. And then they pulled shrimp, and then they started selling shrimp cocktails like for $14. Like, nope, no thank you, not gonna do it. I mean, the dinner was like $39, but now it's like it went up $10 for the dinners, went up like $59. So that's comparable to Food at Chow's, at least last time I checked. Food at Chow's is, like I said, a chain. It's great if you can afford it, but it's a rare treat. And Ruth Chris would be a one-time deal. I would not be going there again. Had we not been so sick, we go out quite often, actually. There's only 2 of us now in the house, just us. And we don't cook a lot here. Even though the wife buys food and got stockpiles of food like I'm a prepper or something. But with food sorters, who knows? Mostly she's buying canned soup, like bean soup and pea soup that I love. You know, at $1 a can. So... And even though they give you 2 years shelf life, or I shouldn't say 2 years shelf life, let me rephrase, 2 years fresh and state sell by. I was watching this other video guy, I guess he is a bit of a prepper. He's like, as long as the cans aren't dented, they're not bulgy, theoretically you can eat them like, 5, 6 years, maybe a little more, He said his wife threw some out, but you need to do proper food rotation. So anyhow, if it comes down to it, we've got food. The only thing is we better buy some can openers. Some of them are pull tabs, but some of them aren't. And you don't want to be trying to stab open a can of food with either one of my katana swords or just a regular knife, which, could break and hurt you. I used to have these little army things. I mean, go to my local army surplus store and buy a bunch of those little, they have a little hole you can put them on your necklace, or not a necklace, but on a thing around your neck, like your dog tags, and it's can opener, so you always have a can opener. I did that for my kids. I got them all one when they were in high school, and I got them all a house key for around their necks too, so they could never get locked out. Oh, that's smart, honestly. Just keep rising without end, and it feels unbelievable. Yeah, you need a real can opener for cans without tabs. Yeah, not a lot of cans come with tabs. Plus, if you drop a can with a pull tab, you could actually damage the seal because it's designed to open easily. And also, if the cans get too old, he recommended, the guy, the prepper, smell them. I don't know if you could smell botulism. I guess I should do some research into that. But if they're severely dented or they're bulgy for sure, this, when in doubt, toss it out. But, tomato products, there's like new cans made in the last, I'm going to guess, I just don't quote me on this because I don't know for sure. I'd say probably 20 years, have a thin plastic lining. They probably spray on the metal so you don't get too much of a tinny taste to them. And it also stops things from generally, it's acidic like tomato stuff, eating through the cans and ruining them. I mean, we had some cans once we were moving that were bulgy and that had rusted. If they're rusty, just a tiny bit of surface rust might be okay. But again, if it looks like it's too much, again, when in doubt, chuck it out. If you can't just wipe it off with a quick rag, if it's actually in the metal itself, it may have created a hole and allow oxygen in, and it'll probably damage the food. So just a little surface rust that you can wipe off with a wet rag or even a dry rag, probably be fine. But again, nothing serious where the metal itself is actually being attacked in terms of, where you cannot just rub it off. It's that much. I never thought of that before, but that's true. Fortunately, I've never butterfingered a pull tab before either. Yeah, modern cans have an inner liner, yeah, for that reason. Alright, Sheldon, hopefully we're going to have a good time. We're going to get there for lunch. I don't know if the lunch prices are going to be much cheaper, but they're not open to the weekdays during lunch. That's another reason we didn't go there. Went to the Longhorn. So I'll see you later. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, so long, farewell, avia, and good night. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless America. And peace out. Bye-bye.